Okay, first let's create a form to get the details on the shops that where we're going to assess prices. So we're going to call this first form market. So I'm going to add a text question to get the locality, or since we're in the Philippines, barangay. Another text question to get the name of the shop. So now we want to add a repeating group because we're going to get the details on each product the shop sells. There's no need for a label for the subform. So this is where we select from a list of available products that we're interested in. We'll add a few options here, such as oranges and so on. Okay, now I've saved it, and let's fill in some shops. So we'll just go to the web forms. And the second shop. Okay, I just removed some boring minutes of me adding shops in the video. Now I'm going to add another form to get the prices from these shops. So we're going to call this form price checker. Let's go back to the admin page. And I'm going to add a select one question to get the barangay. And we're going to get the choices for this select one question out of the market or shop survey. Now, what I'm going to need is I'm going to need the identifier for the market survey so that we can reference it directly, because we don't want to have to upload a CSV file with our barangays in it. We want to be able to just pull the data directly out of the market survey, and if that data changes, then we want to get the latest data straight away. So I'm going to open a new tab in Chrome, open the market survey in the editor, and getting the identifier from file info. Now let's go back to editing our price checker survey, and we'll go to the appearance, and we're just going to search through the market survey. Notice I'm going to add linked underscore s to the front of the identifier. So that linked underscore just means get the data from a survey, not from a file. And we also have to specify that the question names are going to provide the barangay value and the barangay label. So the question names in the market survey were barangay. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing again, but this time for the shop name. The only difference here is that we need to filter the available shops according to the barangay we've selected. So I'm going to add a matches filter. And the question was called name, that had the store name in it. Now we want to get the prices for the products. But first of all, we're going to have to get some information on the products each store has. And we need to get that out of the market survey. So we've got to tell the system what key to use to get the product information. So we've entered the survey, we've selected File, Pull Data from the menu, and entered the survey identifier that has our data in it. And now we're going to put a key in, which is going to be the barangay name, then an underscore, and then the store name. And that will uniquely identify the list of products. But it's a list of products, so we click the repeats button. And now we can get an identifier that we can use in our pull data functions to retrieve this data. And click Save. Okay, so we need to calculate the key that's going to get the product information. So that key is made up of the barangay and the store name. So we've entered both of those. We just need to combine them all using an underscore. So I've added a calculate called market underscore key, and we're doing a join using underscore to join the barangay value and the store name value. So we'll be able to use this market key to look up data in the other survey. Okay, now we've got the market key. Let's get the number of products that are in that store. So we'll add an additional calculation. We'll call this one product count. Now to get the count, we just need to use pull data to retrieve the information from the file. So let's put the pull data function in. Specify our identifier to get our CSV data. And the value we want is underscore count. So that's a fixed value, fixed name, which will always retrieve the number of records matching the key. And the key is always called data underscore key, and the value for that key is the value we've just calculated in and put in the market key calculation. Alright, so that's going to get us the number of products in the store. Let's now create a begin repeat or a subform. We'll call this products. We don't need a label for it. And we're going to set it to repeat automatically by the number of products in the store. So that's just the product count. We just need to convert that into a number using the int function. Okay, so now let's add some questions. We'll start by adding or calculating a key to get out data on an individual product. So we'll call this one product key. And again, it's just a join, and it's made up of the market key and the position in the subform. So if it's the first time through, it's the market key plus 1, second time through, it's the market key plus 2, and so on. Now we're going to add another calculation because we're going to now get the name of the product so we can display it to the user. And there could be all sorts of information that you can get about this product and display to the user. Each separate piece of information will require a separate pull data function. So this is very similar to the previous pull data, but instead of using the market key, we're going to use the product key. and we're going to retrieve the product answer to the product question. Okay, we're nearly there now. So the next thing is we want to create a group, because we're going to use this group to show all the product data on one page, so using field list, which I actually forgot to do, so it's not shown in the video, but you can add an appearance of field list to this group. And inside the group, we're going to put a note where we're just going to display the product name to the user, so that we've already got the product name from the other survey. We're just going to display that. And finally, let's just get the price. So we use a decimal. And we're all done. Save, and we're ready to use our survey to check prices.